Good evening to everyone and my lecturer, Sir Nazri. My name is Iska Taniol and this is my scrapbook. The content have 6 parts. Part 1 is about my family, hometown and childhood memories. For part 2 is about primary school and secondary school memories. Part 3 is about skill, hobby, ambition and dreams. Part 4 is about the most important value in my life, my motto, my greatest strength and weakness. Part 5 is about the most unforgettable situation, incident I have ever faced and what I learned from it. Part 6 is about life before, during and after the pandemic COVID-19. My name is Iskata Niol. I am 16 year old and I continue study at Institusi Kemahiran Mara, Kota Kinabalu, IKMKK. I have loving parents and I have 6 siblings. My mother, she was very caring and kind person. In the other side, my father was a firm person. Secondly, I want to share about my hometown. I live in Kampung Tenggiling, Menggatal, Kota Kinabalu. My village is located close to Pekan Menggatal, Kota Kinabalu area. My village name taken from an animal that called pangolin. It is because it has hard scale and can protect its limb by covering its body. My early childhood memories are when I first went to kindergarten and I was able to make friends with all the children in there and learn how to get along with others. When I was in kindergarten, I also participated in school sports such as coloring and running. Even though I didn't win the event, I still proud of myself because I'm feeling super happy and having fun that I can forget until now. Other than that, the early childhood memories that I remember is for the first time my family and I went to the beach to have some picnic. At that time, I was very happy and surprised by the beauty of being on the beach. Apart from that, I'm so happy because I can spend time with my family and having fun on the picnic. My best experience when I was still primary school is when I entering the school and I was amazed by how big the school. The name of the school is SK Darau Kota Kinabalu. In first year in this school, I was able to learn how to discipline myself not to follow friends' attitude in order to focus on my studies. My memories while I'm in secondary school was in the first year I was able to make some new friends in my school. When I went to secondary school, I was school in SMK Bandaraya Kota Kinabalu. I was very surprised because the school was very wide and amazed my eyes. The thing that amazed my eyes when I first entered the school was the school field, because the school field was very wide like a football stadium. Lastly, the memories that I will never forget when I was in secondary school is I always together with my friends. To begin with, I would like to tell about my skill. My skill was playing badminton. I get my skill when I was 11 years old. It is because that time I saw my sister playing badminton and I was interested and want to know how to play badminton. When my sister invited me to play badminton, I was very excited at that time because I could receive the shuttle, but I always lost when competing with my sister. The defeat that I always experience caused me to have motivation to train hard to play badminton until I was able to defeat my sister in badminton game. Secondly, my hobbies that I always like to do is hiking because it can train my mentality and my physically. The benefit of hiking activities can increase body endurance and can calm my mind. The place that I always go to hiking is the hill that near to my village at Kampung Tenggiling Menggatal. They are surrounded by forests and the view can make my mind calm. Lastly is about my ambition and my dreams. My ambition and my dreams is to become a mechanic who have knowledgeable and have good skill in the field of mechanic. Other than that, even though I have knowledge and skill, I still want to learn more from other people's skill and knowledge so that I can improve my skill and fix my mistake while working. I want to become mechanic because in this modern age many people use transport and they need a mechanic to repair damage on their transport. The most important value in my life is my family because without my family I would be able to feel such beautiful love. Other than that, it is because my family always support me to achieve my dreams until my dreams come true. My family also taught me not to give up in life and always trying and overcome any challenges because effort will not betray the result. My motto in life, which I still keep until now, is failure is a part of life because all my experience teach me a valuable lesson. While it may feel frustrating at times, it is important to remember that failure is not the end, but rather the path of success. By embracing failure, I can learn from my mistake and grow stronger. It allows me to identify where I need to improve and develop my new strategies. My greatest strength is I will not give up easily. I always have motivation that I keep so that it can push me to persevere through challenges and setback. When faced with obstacles, I refuse to give up easily. Instead, I view them as opportunities to learn and grow. My weakness is in math subject. Even though I'm not really smart on maths, I always try hard so that I can improve my problem solving. By seeking help from my teachers and my friends, I can overcome my weakness in maths. The most unforgettable situation I have ever faced is when first time in my life I live in a hostel room. It's also the first I have to live with strangers in my room even though I don't even know them. I have to work hard to make friends with them. And there I learn to respect personal space where all new experience. However, as the day turned into week, a transformation began to take place. I start to forge bond with my roommates, sharing laughter, stories, and late night study session. We support each other during tough times, celebrate milestones together, and create memories that would last a lifetime. Living in a hostel taught me invaluable lessons about independence, adaptability, and resilience. In hostel, I learned to always be on time to go to class. Other than that, the most significant lesson to learn was the importance of human connection. In the bustling hostel environment, I discovered the power of empathy, compassion, and genuine friendship. Looking back, I am grateful for the experience of living in a hostel. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, forced me to grow, shaped me into the person that I am today. Lastly, the unforgettable situation that I have ever faced was learning to swim. I was terrified of the water, but with persistence and guidance, I overcome my fear. The feeling of conquering the fear and the sense of accomplishment were unforgettable. This experience taught me the most important of facing any challenges in life. My life before the pandemic COVID-19 was very fun because I could still gather with my friends and play together. Every day I live was very beautiful because I can spend my time with my family. At that time, I could feel joy and freedom in life. The pandemic, as a disruption force, has undoubtedly altered the course of my life. My life during the pandemic COVID 19 was not very good because I cannot see my friends. Once bustling cities become very quiet, The social gathering were reduced to virtual screen. The simple act of stepping outside became a constant venture must face common sign. School transition to online learning, disrupting the traditional class experience. The pandemic forced us to adapt to new normal, where basically distancing become a norm. We learn to rely on technology to stay connected with loved ones, work remotely, and access essential service. My life after pandemic has been a journey of adaptation and evolution. The world have irrevocably changed, leaving behind a new normal that is both familiar and unfamiliar. While the fear and uncertainty of the pandemic have subsided, its lingering effect continued to shape my life. One of the most significant changes has been the increased reliance on technologies. Thank you for watching.